why do you play Blue Tron? It's not very good in the meta. Because I enjoy playing it. Because it's a lot of fun to play. Because I only really enjoy playing control decks. And to some degree combo decks. At least in Modern. I tried different decks and I I just don't like it. I like that every turn is a puzzle. I like that I'm never quite sure if I just made the right play. I like that I could think for half an hour about a single turn sometimes. It's the complexity of this, you know? It feels like I'm playing chess and the others are playing checkers. And I don't mean this in a condescending way. I'm not saying playing Burn is boring. Well, it's playing Burn is boring to me. I'm not saying playing Burn is easier. There's important decisions to be made playing Burn. They just don't affect me emotionally the same way as playing this deck. So, blue-white-red control is an interesting deck. I would like to give it a try. Currently, I don't have the money um to buy another deck, especially not one that's, you know, using so many expensive spells. But if I did have that money, I would try to build probably Esper control or blue-white control rather than blue-white-red, because I think I like Esper control more than blue-white-red. And now you might say again, well, Esper control is just a bad deck. That might be true. So what? Not everybody has to, you know, play to win the Pro Tour. I am actually, to some degree, a competitive player. I want to play my best, and I take a lot of the motivation I have for playing Magic, trying to play the best I possibly can, but let me actually think about this. He's swinging for 5. So we play Expedition Map, we crack Expedition Map, go to 4 mana, we are at 3. He swings for 5, we go to 7, we go to 4, play Oblivion Stone, he swings, we go to 2, assuming he doesn't have anything else, and then we Oblivion Stone. Playing Silent Arbiter on turn 4 seems just better. Yes, something that's not flying. I think I take the Expedition Map, play the Expedition Map turn 3, and on turn 4 we play Silent Arbiter. I'm not sure if this is the right play. Probably won't be Orborg. I'm gonna represent something. So what was I talking about? Yeah, I try to be a competitive player. I really try to improve, but not in the sense that most spikes or most competitive players I know define themselves. They just want to win really badly. They just want to go to a Grand Prix and top 8. And I don't really care about that. What I care about is I want to be a better player tomorrow than I was yesterday. I want to learn from my mistakes. I want to figure out these little puzzles, like every single turn, what is the optimal play? That's what motivates me. I'm not saying this is the only way to go about it. So now he has lethal? No. But you know, there's always people who say, why don't you play Red Green Tron? It's better. Better for who? For you maybe. If my only choice was to play Red Green Tron, then I would probably quit Magic because I wouldn't enjoy it very much. I can't really talk about Burn because I never played it, so I really can't say if it's tough to play. But I imagine it has its tough decisions to make. people like people have too many opinions about these kind of things. They should just care about what they do themselves. I don't go around telling people, they should play another deck because their deck sucks. And this is one of the great things about Modern. Modern has a great, huge diversity. And these decks, like Blue Tron and some, so many others, they might not be tier 1, they might not even be tier 2, but they are, to some degree, still competitive. You can show up at the Grand Prix and do very well. As you can see, if you go online and check out the statistics, you find these decks like Death and Taxes, and even Merfolk. Merfolk, for a very long time, nobody considered Merfolk to be a competitive deck. And I don't know, was it a Grand Prix or was it like a Star City Games Open or something? Merfolk did very well in one of these big events, like maybe a month or two ago. I don't think even it was pretty recently. So the diversity is one of the greatest things in Modern. One of the things that make the format so great. And then there's always people, trying to talk down the tier 3 decks. Well, I like it too because it's mine.